Hello, dear friends. I'm glad to come your way again today. In this episode, I want to find out with you who is a true Christian. And I will plead with you to permit me read what I wrote some time ago in order to step up my own game as a Christian. This is a summary from many scriptures in the Bible. And as I'm reading, those who know the Bible, your mind will be taking you to the different scriptures in the Bible. Let's begin. A true Christian is an asset to any society. He cannot steal, lie, abuse, fornicate, fight, or defraud. He is not selfish or egocentric, wanting everything for himself. He is sacrificial and looks after the poor, widows, and the vulnerable. He looks after the sick, homeless, hungry, prisoners, and expects no reward in return. He is a good Samaritan to every wounded person that has fallen amongst the thieves of human dignity, and like Jesus, he goes everywhere doing good to everyone. A true Christian is harmless and cannot be injurious in any way. His yes is yes and his no is no. He cannot say yes now and then no tomorrow. He is meek and a lowly person. His yoke on people is easy and his burden on them is light. He will not mount loads on people that he cannot lift himself. He does to people exactly what he would like to be done to him. If he hates to be defrauded, he will not defraud others too. He first removes the plank in his own eyes before trying to remove the dust in others' eyes. He is a just person and has learned to consider others more important than himself. He is poor in spirit, that is, helplessly dependent on God, and is a peacemaker. He mourns with those who mourn and rejoices with those that rejoice. He seeks purity of heart because he knows that without it, he shall not see the Lord. He follows peace with all men and holiness, and the love that he shares with others is always patient, kind, never envious, never arrogant with pride or conceited. His love is never rude and resentful. This love does not keep record of wrongdoings. He is reliable, forgiving, trustworthy, and faithful in words and deeds. Today, so many people are unfaithful in words and in deeds. So many people. He knows that even crumbs are not to be wasted. Many Christians are wasteful. He is faithful in little things. That is where many people have failed, and that is where the savor is disappearing very fast. Faithfulness in little things. He is faithful in that which belongs to another person. Many Christians also are guilty here. That when you give them your shop to manage, they manage it as if it is somebody's thing. They don't manage it as if it is theirs. But when it is theirs, they are a bit more careful. So they are hypocrites. He is hardworking and has conquered laziness and excuses. He is time conscious and purpose driven in all things. Many Christians are not time conscious. He has mastered his flesh and full of self-control. He knows that he shall reap what he has sown, and that the love of money is the root of all evil. He knows that life is worth more than possessions, and that a good name is better than great wealth. He knows that God resists the proud and gives grace to the humble. He knows that in God's eyes, there is no difference between the rich and the poor. Wow. If Christians could get here, that's just Proverbs chapter 22, verse 2, my dear friend. How can such a person like this, with these values, how can such a person not be an asset to any society? How can any locality reject a person with such values? How can a businessman avoid such an employee? You see, that is the problem we have. And this is a true Christian. All the best. Bye-bye.